Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I miss you guys so much. As I explained in my previous video, I have been so busy at my new job. I am trying to learn the new process, and also I have a co-worker. She's on maternity leave now and I need to cover for her. So I'm essentially learning all the new processes. I'm learning the company, I'm learning the team, like everything. So yeah, I work full-time now. So that's why I have been slacking a little bit on my little beauty career because every day I'm just so tired. My whole brain burns out when I get home. All I want to do is just chill. Even though my work is literally across the mall, I never even set foot once. I have been already working there for 2 weeks now, 3 weeks. So that's so crazy, right? Like for me, before I took the job, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like this is so cool. Like it's the headquarters, close to the mall, blah blah blah. Because I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, my goal is actually to be a realtor and I'm working towards that. I just recently been put up to the accounting department because of my accounting background and they really need someone to fill in the shoes. That's why I came into the picture. So I don't know if it will be a long-term thing. It might be because I have another co-worker. She used to just fill in for the accounting department, kind of in the same situation, but then later on they really like her. They feel like she knows the in and out about accounts and all that kind of stuff, so they don't want to let her go anymore. So she just stopped doing like her other like business, or how can you say that, her other jobs. She's just full-time in the accounting department. So I don't know, it might happen to me, it might not, but we shall see. I just want to cover in these next few months for her maternity leave, just make sure that the department went smoothly and I'm helping out as much as possible. So yeah, that's why I'm being MIA, but I'm still trying to keep up with the beauty community as soon as I can. I might not have time to just do little snaps here and there because believe it or not, those little snaps, it's easy when you watch it, but it's actually kind of hard when you need to prepare what you say and you have to fit into like a small like time frame. So I actually prefer the YouTube because I can be more relaxed. I don't have to stress about the time. I don't have to stress about what products exactly I have to talk about in what sequence. I feel like this is more like a freestyle. So I'm probably gonna do more like this going forward, at least before, like at least till I finish my current assignment, which is covering for my coworker. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know, and that's it. Okay, but just because I'm busy doesn't mean I don't have time to shop, because a girl needs her relaxing time, especially now I'm making my own money, so it's even more, how to say, on one side I feel like I now realize it's really not easy to make your own money. Like once you make that money, you don't really want to spend it. At least that's how I feel. I don't feel like, yes, let's just spend it out in the mall, blah blah blah. First of all, I'm tired, so tired. Second of all, I'm just like, I work so hard, that's the month, so I just spend it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I started trying to want to save and then just, you know, do all that kind of stuff. So but I did try to manage to buy something I think is a really great deal. That's why I also want to share with you guys, because I think it's worth it. Because now I'm way more selective than before. Not saying that before I'm not selective, because after all I'm still on budget. So it's not like I can just, you know, have an unlimited budget and just squander the money. But now I just feel like maybe my perspective changes a little bit. So I have been buying stuff mainly online because a girl, just a working girl essentially, or even mom, if you're a mom, I'm sure your life is even harder, because I heard like dealing with kids is a whole other level. So as a woman, especially women with responsibilities, I'm sure a lot of times you don't feel like physically go to the mall. I don't feel like it. I would still love to go, especially if I want something and it's kind of pricey, I want to try it out. But most of the time, I will always just squish time to buy online here and there. Also catch up on the latest deal, because sometimes when you go to the mall, maybe the deal is already gone, or you know, it's just the wrong time. So online shopping makes like snatching up the deal way easier, in my opinion. So yeah, these are a collective haul that I accumulated maybe for the past months, because I did make a video but I didn't cover everything, and that video stuff is usually covered from the past 3 weeks or maybe like a month sometimes. You know, I went to Target to buy groceries or whatever, then buy like home good stuff, and then I'll just passing by like the makeup aisle and buy something. So like small trips here and there, so I'm not really catching up on every single thing. So that's why I want to do like a big haul here so that I can talk as much as possible. I personally love watching big hauls. I just feel like it's just like when you're thirsty, when you drink a whole bottle of Coke, that just quenches your thirst. So I feel like this kind of the same thing, like you're thirsty for products essentially, and if you watch like a whole big haul, that just quenches your thirst. So that's why I'm being accumulating stuff on one side because I don't have time, but on the other side I like big hauls. So yeah, I've been accumulating stuff for the past month or even maybe longer, who knows, so that I can share with you guys in one video. Alright, without further ado, let's just get started. So the first thing I want to start with Too Faced Cosmetics. Recently, I snatched up a pretty good deal online. I'm not sure if they're still there, but I think it's worth checking it out. So I got this brand new Too Faced brush belt. Look how cute it is. If I don't show you the Too Faced, wouldn't you think it's a Chanel? I would think it's a Chanel. The design, everything look exactly like Chanel. And the leather, obviously it's not like lamb or like whatever, but it's pretty nice. Like the thickness and everything, because you know, I have like brush belts, but I have the one that's rolled up, you know, like you rolled up in like kind of like a roll. I feel like this material is better because it's pretty thick. Because when you carry stuff around, essentially when you're traveling or if you're a full-time makeup artist, you're on the go, you want to protect your brush as much as possible. So I feel like a thicker material will do the job. And also it has a nice strap. So right here, it's very long, so you can just put it like this. So it looks so cute. It looks like as if you're just carrying a purse, but it's actually your work purse if you're a makeup artist. Because for me, if I travel, this will actually be an easier way to travel because you don't roll it up and it takes space in your suitcase. This, you just put it flat there, and you can even blend in with your clothes if you want that extra cushioniness for your brush protection. So that's what it looks like. I also love the detail, like all the little hearts. Can you see that with the Too Faced? And then even here, you can also like, how to say, unbutton it. So it's like this, and then you button it up. They also have Too Faced little details here. I just really love it. I think it's so nice. And the inside, let's open it. Here's the inside looks like. You see all the little brush holder thing. And I love the pink color. I wish Chanel bag actually have this. Then I might really splurge on one because I just think it's so cute. So yeah, I just love it so much. And that's not the coolest thing. It's not just this one. When I bought it, they have a deal. So you buy this one and this Mr. Red brush together, you only pay $50, which is like a $78 value, because I got a brush, the exact same brush like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. It cost me at least $25. And this belt, if you think about it, $25 for this one, it's a great deal. Because for me, I think it's worth maybe like $40 because it's just really nicely made. I mean, maybe other people think, oh, it's not that big of a deal, you pay so much. But to me, I feel like it's really nice, and I love the design, love the thought to it. I know it's kind of copying Chanel. I know it's like controversial. But on the other hand, if you're just a beginner in makeup, or you're just like a younger girl, you don't have that financial ability, I don't think anyone should just trying so hard to get a Chanel. But you like the design, I feel like this is a great alternative. It's just as cute. Like, I just feel like this is as cute. And also, oh yeah, this you cannot like stretch it up. It's just like a decoration kind of a purpose. But it's just so cute. So this, I just think it's worth it, like $50 for those two. The next palette that I got from Too Faced, it's a white peach palette. Essentially, I wasn't planning to buy this at all when I saw the picture on Sephora.com, because that's where I usually shop. I shop from Sephora app because right now, I don't know what version I am at the app, but for me, I can try on the colors. Like in the app, you can try on the color. That's one of the reasons why I don't really use Ebates. First, it sometimes crashes on me, so I don't like that. I know you get money off, that's so awesome, but for me, like the experience is also important. I'm willing to throw that 3% away or like 5% away, but I want to have a smoother experience. That's just me, like my personal preference. So that's why I like to use the app better, because I feel like it's so much smoother. And then, but when I saw this in store, because I went to Sephora one time to return something, I don't know, I just fall in love. Like I just saw it in person. Sometimes I just feel like, yeah, online, the picture, sometimes it can suck me in and make me want to buy it. But sometimes you go shop in store, it has a different kind of power because you actually can touch it, feel it. I feel like sometimes in store it just makes me want to buy even more. Here is a product looks like. How cute is this product? I just love the design of the whole palette. I feel like Too Faced is definitely amping up their game. In my opinion, I feel like they're trying to make nicer product. Like you can feel the quality inside, and with the nice, like, how to say, plasticky, but it's kind of have like a metallic finish kind of feel. I just think it's nice. So this is the Too Faced palette, and then it's a purple shade. So I just love it. So let's open it. Here is the inside looks like. How cute, you guys. I can already smell the peach smell from like here. I didn't even need to be this close. Once I open it, I smell it, which is amazing. And here is the colors. I'd say it's not really like a super eye-catching because they don't put a lot of crazy colors here. But it's really, really pretty, especially when you see in person, because those are very, very wearable, subtle shades. I, for example, love this peach sorbet. I think it's a beautiful transition shade. Look at that color. Look at that. I also love the glistening peach. It's a pink glitter shade. Look at that. How pretty. Then the peach smoothie. Boom. I know the swatch is not the most impressive, but honestly, trust me, sometimes you don't want too strong, because personally, if it's too strong, it's too pigmented on your eyelid, because for eyes, it should be a little bit more subtle. That's just my personal opinion, and you can smoke it out. I also love this creme de la peach right here. So here, look how pretty. Look at that color. How nice. Then you also have this peach ice, so it's this color. Love a icy shade. I don't know, somehow I just feel like, especially when I compare this one with the previous peach palette, I just love the muted version. Like somehow I just feel like they just tone it down a little bit. Like the other one is nice, it's creamy, it's pigmented, it's peachy, it's really fuchsia. Like I love it, but then I feel like this one just gives me like a quiet girl kind of a feeling. Moving on, I have a very exciting glow powder. It's a diamond glow powder. Can you guess from which brand? So this is actually recently in Sephora. So finally, the last time I actually got this one was the first time I actually saw in person before I bought two of her Haze product from Planet Beauty, which I believe is more like a professional beauty supply store. So this is the first time they're in Sephora. So I had to pick one up. So this is from Couture. If you don't know the brand, I think it is created by a YouTuber called Mac Daddy. I think he is the one that initially reviewed a lot of MAC products. That's how he got his YouTube name from. And he gained recognition in the industry. That's how he started his own brand. So this is a loose powder highlighter. It's his diamond glow powder. And it's really, really good. Like, I'm not just saying it because, you know, everyone is saying it. Like, I used two of his already and I love it, and it's one of the best in the game if you really want a blinding powder. So let me just open it up. So here is the inside looks like. They also updating this packaging as well. It definitely makes it more like luxurious. I really love the new packaging. I don't remember how much I purchased from Planet Beauty, so I might do some research on that one, but this one I believe is in the 20s. So let me just put some. Okay, just the tiniest bit. Did you see that? That's actually more than enough here. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. Can you catch that? Look at that color. Okay, let me do a little bit more. And then when you close it, you just twist it up. Then it's closed. So nothing will really come out. Well, it came out a little bit, but look at that. So it's super blinding. That's why it's called diamond blinding powder. That's why I really like it. I think the product is really good. I don't think Sephora is play around if you want some brand into your brand, you know, your store. So this is really good. I really like it. So this is a brand new Jouer blush duo. It's a Corlect. Yeah, Corlect. I don't know. Blush duo, and I am in the shade Seduce Me and Tease Me. Ooh. Nice. So first off, I love the packaging. I know this packaging actually reminds me of the YSL primer packaging a little bit, the pink one. I mentioned it once. So I love like a clean, simple, like French style packaging. I love it. And the inside, I'm pretty sure if you're a makeup lover, you probably see this somewhere. So these are the two shades. I actually don't get fooled by the color online because I feel like the color makes it look so dark. Honestly, at beginning, I was so scared to get those because I'm like, oh my god, that's so dark. There's no way I'm gonna use it. But I think this is actually lighter in person. So definitely don't be scared. Or you can just buy it, and if you don't like it, return it. I personally don't like to return stuff. I'm just a nice girl. What can I say? I don't like to return stuff. But anyway, this is so beautiful. I love it. And let me swatch it for you guys. So this is the Seduce Me shade. See, it's not that pigmented. Well, it's not, yeah. I guess you can also call that, which I don't mean it's a bad thing here, honestly. Because I don't like my blush to be too much. Especially now when I start working. Yeah, you don't want to do too much. So this shade actually doesn't really swatch on my hand. So it might not really show up on my skin. Because I'm like a medium skin tone. Look, it's over there. But I don't feel like you can really see it. Honestly. So that's what it looks like. Can you say? I can even see it from here. And also my ring line is all white light, so that definitely washes out even more. So, but I love the duo. I think it's very simple, clean, elegant. So it's a nice little palette if you want to collect it. I just personally love it so much. I think it's representing such like a beautiful, clean makeup. And I love jewelry products. I think she's amazing. She's an amazing lady, very elegant. And I think it's a mother-daughter brand, which I love to support because, you know, I want one day have something with my mom as well, or maybe with my daughter one day. And I love the design. So yeah, I just love it. So that's why I got it. Moving on, another thing that I got from Nordstrom is a very exciting box. So this is a makeup MAC look in a box, utterly likable. So here is a box. This I believe is $40, something like that, but it's cheaper than their combined retail value, if that makes sense. So in this box, I get a retro matte lipstick, I get 2 eyeshadows, I get a powder blush, and then I get a eyeliner, and also I get a mascara. Here are the products. I love the presentation. I think they make it very nicely. So the first eyeshadow, don't tell me it's Omega. Oh no, it's not so good. So this is utterly likable. This is a matte eyeshadow. It's a nice base shade. You can always use a base shade, or you can use a brow nose contour. I think this is a great shade. Then the second one, the one in the middle, is the powder blush. This is called Pinch Me Moment. This looks really nice. It's such a wearable shade, so I always love this kind of shade. Back in the day, I watched so many YouTubers just holding like MAC, like, oh, MAC this is MAC this, MAC that. I'm just like, that's why I feel like MAC just always have like a place in my heart, because I just, somehow it just makes me really nostalgic for a second. And the design, they always have the same design. I really love it. I remember when I first started doing makeup and stuff, I just always feel like MAC is so pricey, so I just will always play around with it, and then just really debating whether I should get it or should not. Sometimes I just save up money and then get one. I remember these days, and sometimes I look at the MAC brushes, I'm like, oh my god, it's so pricey, should I get it? I'll just get one or get two, but I'll play around with it. So yeah, it's just the good old days. But yeah, this just makes me so nostalgic, like stuff like that. But I love this. And then the next one is Young and in Love. So this is a satin eyeshadow. As you can see, have a different texture. I also love this. I never heard of this either, but it looks really good. Nice crisp shade. So yeah, I always want to try this mascara. I guess I never came across the mascara because obviously I have so many mascaras and there's always great drugstore ones. So here's the mascara looks like, in case you're wondering. I love this brace, so I think this gave me a good vibe. So we shall see how it looks, but yeah, this is a mascara. Then you have an eyeliner. This is brown border. So here, very creamy, very pigmented, beautiful eyeliner. I like it. And then lastly, you have this called Relentlessly Red. I love this color. This is my color. This is definitely my color. This is a retro matte, so it's a matte. I'm not gonna use it today because I already have pretty pigmented lip. This is by the way from Maybelline, the Ink Matte. It's so good. In case you want a matte lipstick on budget, get this one. So good. But this one, I love it. I think it's amazing. I love the color. I think, yeah, it kind of reminds me of Ruby Woo, but it's definitely lighter. So I love it. So yeah, that's that. This is a whole box. I really love the whole box. I think it's bomb. Just, yeah, really bomb. Alright, moving on. The next item I want to talk about is actually from a part of a little gift bag, which is so worth it because it's just so cheap. So it's the Tarte gift bag, and I also get 20% off. That's why I got it. So it came with this Tarte Tight and Bright Clay Multi Mask, which is this beautiful mask, and then it came also with the moisturizer, which I always want to try. This is the Drink of HO2 Hydrating Boost. So it's the Reinforce of the Sea collection. And then we also have a small eye cream. This is the Maracuja Sea Brightener Eye Treatment. You know how I feel about eye treatment. I always can have another one because, you know, that's so important. Eyes are the windows of your heart. That's what they say. So you have to protect them. I love the Maracuja one, and I love the little design. And then also came with a Reinforce of the Sea 4-in-1 Setting Mist. So I never have this one. I have the Lights Camera Flash one. I like it, so I cannot wait to try this one. So this one is only like $30 something. So if you saw a combo on Tarte website, I think they're sold in her website, get it because it's worth it. Even without the 20%, I think it's worth it because the size are pretty decent. This is let's see how 0.52 ounce, so times 2 actually. So it's 0.52 ounce per side, because here, as you can see, they have 2 sides to it, the clay side and also the brightening side. So it's just tackles different task. You should totally just try this one with the Tarte. I just love the design. I think it's just so amazing, and I love this little design right here. I think it's so beautiful. So yeah, that's that. I really like it. Alright, moving on, let's talk about another product. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. So this is one of the new Becca stuff, and let me tell you, I love this little thing. I know this is $30 something, which is so crazy. I feel like, you know, for a size of 0.0 ounce, 0.09 ounce, sorry. If you only use it for under eye, I feel like this one does the job, like get the job done. But do I think it's worth the extra charge? Not really. For me, I'm just extra. I love to try stuff. That's why I bought it. I don't remember if I use any Ulta cash or something, like the Ulta redemption maybe. So that's why I got it actually cheaper. So, but anyway, I love this one. And actually, I recently found out they are coming out with a new one, which is like a under eye smoothing one. I might also give that a try, but I'm kind of waiting for a review for other people because it's actually pretty pricey, honestly. For this one, I already feel like a little bit pricey. But the reason why I got it is because I feel like Laura Mercier brightening powder, everyone talks about it. It's like favorite for years and years. So I really want to find like a replacement. So I think this one can be the replacement because I used it a few times. I love it. Next, we have something from Ulta. So this is the Essence My Must Have palettes. So this is actually a customizable palette. I got mine in my local Ulta. Ulta was, I think, undergoing some renovation for their certain sections, and one of the sections is they put on more Essence stuff. I always love Essence stuff because they're affordable, but they're also high quality. I believe it's a Germany brand, so it's really good. That's why I got it. So this empty palette is like $4.99, which is $5. How can you compete with that? But obviously it comes with plastic, so you can't really expect to come with like nice premium product, like quality, but it's pretty good for the price. And then inside you can just customize your eyeshadows. So those are the 4 shades I customized, and I got 3 of them in store. They have the shades sold separately in store. I got 1 of them online. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. I'm actually planning on doing a second video, so let me just share with you one last item before I leave. So the one last item is actually a very affordable, purse-friendly mask. This is what I got from Target. If you have been keeping up with Target, you will notice that they actually have a new section which has all the brushes from Sony Couture, which is so amazing. It just blew me away, like how they're trying to update their beauty department, because I think it's smart on their part, because you know, who doesn't like some makeup? And then they also have like a checkout travel section with smaller size, so that you can try it out before you purchase or commit to a bigger size, which is so bomb. So this is the Masky Bar. It's the Masky Bar Gold Foil Peel Off Mask, and it is enriched with fruit extract to help moisturize and revitalize your skin. So you first apply thin layer of oil peel off mask onto cleansed skin. Second, leave on for 10 to 15 minutes until mask becomes completely dry. And third, gently peel off mask in a downward motion for outer edges and rinse off with warm water or facial toner. So yeah, this is the mask. This is only $2. I believe this is a Korean brand. This is made in South Korea. So it is by the Look Beauty limited edition. So I just cannot wait to try it. So yeah, it's really nice. I just wanna play with it and try it. So I will keep you guys updated. So yeah, that's it for today's video. If you want to watch more, I will do a part 2 because I still have plenty of stuff that I want to share with you guys. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.